The biggest mistake that we can make as people or as human beings or families is not protecting ourselves and our families. Welcome to FM Music, powered by Secret Circle Wealth. I am that I am. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about three type of insurance, right? Three type of protection, okay? A lot of time, because we don't know where to turn, we don't know what to do, we not making the best decisions, and there is decision to be made. Some of the decisions that we have to make is to protect ourselves, protect our families. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that some people protect their cars, some people protect their houses, right? You protect your car, you protect your house, you protect your cell phone, you protect everything else, right? With an insurance. But you doesn't have any insurance on yourself or on your family. Your kids are not protected. Your wife is not protected. Even your house probably not as protected as it's supposed to be. But everything else around us is protected. The car is protected. Our cell phone is protected. We put insurance in everything else but ourselves, right? But do you know that you can build wealth, right? Tax-free with insurance if you talk to the right insurance advisor or broker, right? Do you know that? Today, that's why I'm here, to let you know that you can build tax-free wealth with insurance. But the real question, what I'm here to talk about is the three type of protection that you need for yourself and for your family. The first one we're going to talk about is what we call term life insurance. Term life insurance. It just sounds just like it sounds. That's exactly what it is, right? It's a term. It's not for a long time. It's for a short period of time, right? The example I like to give about the term life insurance is when you rent a place then versus buying a place, right? Okay? When a term insurance is when you rent. Do you understand? When you rent. That's what you call a term insurance, okay? Term insurance. And then we have what we call whole life insurance. Whole life insurance is just like it sounds. Whole life is for your whole life. Okay? It's for your whole life. It's like buying a home. When you buy a home, as long as you keep paying your home, it's for the rest of your life. You can live there for the rest of your life. You don't have to renew it, nothing like that, right? So that's what we call it, a whole life insurance. Okay? It's for your whole life. Okay? And a whole life insurance builds cash value, which a term life doesn't do. Okay? What happens is when you have an IUL insurance, life insurance or whole life IUL, is that you have the cash value, which is the face amount, which is the death benefits, right? It's guaranteed your death benefits going to be there. And plus you have an investment account on top of that, right? That will help you to build wealth tax-free. That's why I say a lot of people don't understand that they can use insurance to build wealth. So universal life insurance is what's going to help you build wealth tax-free. A cash value, a whole life insurance is well have cash value, but they don't have the investment top side of it, right? The investment on top of it. But with the IUL, you have the death benefit plus the investment. That's like one of the best policies out there. To me, it is, because all the benefits that they have. And then think about living benefits, right? Living benefits is something that it's an add-on on your life policy, right? It's a rider. You can either get the living benefits with a term life, right? majority living benefits come in whole life policies, but nowadays you have term insurance with living benefits as well. So therefore, the thing is, you have to find out what kind of plan that you have in place for yourself and for your family. If you check your insurance policy, you don't have any living benefits, I suggest you contact me or contact us. Somebody on our team will be glad or happy to help you, okay? Because the mistake that we a lot of agents do, because they want the commission money, they don't sit down with a family. They don't sit down with the family and teach the family the financial education and financial literacy that they need. So they just sell them a policy. But what we love to do, because we partner with GFI, and that's why I love GFI so much, is because prior to be part of GFI, I worked for 2 other companies. They taught me nothing about financial literacy. They taught me nothing about financial literacy. When I sat down with a family, back then, I just went and sell them a policy, right? Because it was all about the commission. It was all about the commission. Now, partnering with GFI, being in all these trainings, mentorship trainings, they taught us to educate every family that we sit down with before we can even offer anybody a product, okay? Because the product is just a bonus, right? The education is 10 times more important, because we feel like if we don't give the family the education, they will not be able to make a proper financial decision for themselves and for their family. That's why I love GFI so much. I think GFI is the Chicago Bulls of the financial industry, and Eric Olson is Michael Jordan. You just got to keep it that way. You know what I mean? Make sure we understand that. I think GFI is the biggest platform and the best platform for anybody who wants to build a financial business. Okay? If you want to come from agents to ownership to agency builders, you got to come to GFI. You got to holler at me. If you don't know how to, man, I'll be glad to direct you with our expansion department to do so. But we're here to talk about protection, right? Protection, life insurance, right? Insurance, term insurance, whole life insurance, and IULs, right? And all the other, we have different plan in place. You know, we can talk about like annuities and that, etc., right? Wealth IRAs, SEF IRAs, municipal bonds, and all these things we can talk about. But the focus is those 3 insurance protection that every household needs. If you cannot offer, if you cannot, basically, if you cannot afford a whole life policy, get you a term policy. If you cannot afford a term policy, why can you afford? Okay, you got to protect yourself and protect your family, because at the end of the day, if something happened unexpectedly, you are covered. Your family are covered, right? And all the bills that y'all have to pay or the family have to pay, y'all might have some left to pay these bills. That's why it's important to sit down with a financial professional to see where you at in life and how we can help you save, okay, for tomorrow, and also build wealth tax free, okay? Also build wealth tax free. That's why we here. We offer the education free of charge to every family that we sit down with. That's why it's really important. I love this type of I love GFI for that, the platform that we're using to build our business, because they give us the training, right? The mentorship, millionaire training, millionaire mentorship, so we can build our business. And I'm thankful for GFI, and I'm thankful that I know that I have to protect myself and protect my family. And there's ways that we can protect ourselves, we can protect our family, okay, to build wealth. Long-term wealth, not short-term wealth. Because the thing that we understand when we hear about building wealth, right? A lot of people think about cryptocurrency. I'm not talking about cryptocurrency. I'm talking about life insurance, building wealth long term, right? Not short term. Because when you're trying to build wealth short term, you can lose all your money as well. Just like you can make a whole lot of money short term, you can lose your money short term as well. Okay? But if you're building wealth long term with an IUL, trust me, it's guaranteed that your money going to be there, and it's going to be tax free, right? Tax free. So if you're somebody like me who have done with crypto before and did all these things, find out how this thing work. I seen how this thing work. All these platforms that we're using, they get the fair share, right? Every time we make a transaction, they get the fair as well, and plus we're paying tax on top of it. What if I can teach you how to build wealth tax free? I have a link on the description below. Click on it, or click. I have a link on the description below. Click on it, or click on the bio. Book a call with me. That way I can sit down with you, see if you are somebody we can work with, a good fit, so we can work with to teach you how you can build wealth tax free and how you can protect your family at the same time. Okay? I am. This is Wealth and Music, powered by Secret Circle Wealth, and I'll see you next time. Peace.